Hi guys, welcome to round 3 of a Rivals of Ixalan draft. This is my first Rivals of Ixalan draft, and we drafted a Sultai deck that's more of a late game deck. So let's go ahead and, we're currently 1-1. Let's go ahead and see how round 3 goes. My sideboard's still up from the end of last game. Yes, we wouldn't be on the play. This hand is probably fine. It's a little slow, but so is our deck. Just going to lead on forest into swamp, more than likely. Maybe forest into island. Actually, we're going to lead on island. Alright. Paid off. Perhaps we should have gone with the forest there, because we have a number of Jade Light Rangers, I want to say is the name of the card. 2/1 that explores twice when it enters the battlefield. We have 2 copies of that, so it's entirely possible that we were supposed to play forest. They'd be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less, that's fine. Yeah, so, I mean, we wouldn't have been able to cast it anyway because we didn't have the second forest. This is attacking because it can't block, and we probably wouldn't be blocking that guy anyway with our flyer. So we have no turn 3 play, unfortunately. We do have a turn 4 play, either in Jade Light Ranger or Siren Reaver. Probably going to cast a Jade Light Ranger because the either card advantage or card selection is going to be good earlier on, just to make sure that it happens before we would die. Also, there's a chance of this living through combat with this, whereas Siren Reaver will guaranteed die. They have a 2/3 flyer. Not the best for us. A Skullduggery wouldn't be a bad draw. Here we're going to go Unknown Shores, green, Jade Light Ranger. Just get that information about what we have on top of our deck. If it's a land, it's going to the bin. I think that also needs to go to the graveyard. Doesn't it explore twice? Oh, and then we got a land. Okay. So unfortunately, the Jade Light Ranger doesn't live through combat either. This just dies, so currently our board is not looking so hot. As crazy it is, we actually need to draw. Oh no, we don't need to draw forest. But we'd prefer to, so we can get this Dreadmaw out sooner. We have no blocks here. We're taking 4. Our opponent would take 5 on the crackback if they don't have anything. So I'm assuming they do have something. Two 5. Yeah, that's pretty good. Another land. Well, we're going to go ahead and attack with the Kite Sail. And play this. And our land for turn. I'm probably going to go ahead and try to trade these off. Just because we really, I think we likely have a better late game than our opponent with this Colossal Dreadmaw. If they offer the trades, we'll take them. I think we're in a position where we have the better late game. Hopefully there's no combat trick, yeah. Also, Jade Light Ranger was never attacking through headwater sentries, so wasn't the biggest thing for us to give up. Silvergill. Okay. Pretty damn good. We really just need to find something other than lands. Another Jade Light Ranger at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so we get to 6, but we actually have to have an extra mana because of this. Yeah, so we're on the Jade Light Ranger plan again. Do Swamp. A 3/3 is fine on this board. We're going to be playing Colossal Dreadmaw next turn anyway, and we are able to return him from the graveyard, so I think we will just go ahead and bin him, because it possibly gives us access to another card. A 1/3 is fine. Stops Silvergill and Headwater sentries. I'm not sure that's what we want right here. I think we're actually just looking for an answer to Siren Lookout, so we're going to put it into the graveyard as well. So now we have a 4/3. Play our land for turn. Are we attacking with Kite Sail? No, because it's just a chump attack. Took me longer than I'd like to admit to figure that out, but we got there. Jade Guardian, pretty good. Don't know. Is this a Merfolk? No. Don't know exactly where the 1/1 counter is going. Okay, on the 3, so it's a 3/6 now. So it can attack in. Not going to attack in. That they're doing that so I can't attack with the Jade Light Ranger. Well, they got bigger problems than that. They could be holding up Lookout's Dispersal, and I could play around that by using the Jungle Creeper this turn instead. But did they have mana up last turn? I don't think they did. Because I was gonna ask whether they would have countered the Jade Light Ranger or not. It might be a mistake, but I tend to just call people, make them have the card. Please do not have the card. Sweet. Still don't think we have any attacks. We could attack with the 3/2 to offer the trade in the air. Is that what we want to start doing? Do we trade 3 for 2? I think we do. I think we start attacking with this. Because if they take the trade, we're the only one with a flyer left. Okay. Hoping that they don't have a 1 with the wind for this Jade Guardian. I think if they did, they would have played it last turn. I don't think they have any attacks here. Yeah. So, okay. So we have our worst case scenario, which is returning this Jungle Creeper. That's 5 mana. So we would need 8 to return it and play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But, oh wait, no, we drew our second force. So we can actually return this and play it. Again, I shouldn't be doing this before combat, but I'm bad at magic. Need to come up with some kind of not reward system for me not doing, because it's such a basic skill to have, but some kind of punishment system for when I do silly stuff like that. Like, there's literally no reason for me to do that ahead of time, aside from the fact that I was going through my thought process and just started acting on it before considering what the implications of it were. Blue-green, trying to think of anything they could have to get them out of this. I think they just have to keep going wide, which, I mean, Silver Gill Adept is very good at doing. Not whenever you don't have any merfolk in hand. So that's interesting. We know... Okay, so they had one that must have been what they drew off of Silver Gill Adept. And they put a +1/+1 counter over here. So they have a 4/7 that can actually block the Dreadmaw. Guessing we're going to get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so we are all good on this front. We're going to do this. There we go, tapping out beforehand, but that's not quite as bad because it's a card draw spell, so it could be relevant. I'm just going to attack with the flyer. No point in attacking with the jungle creeper. Just the flyer. Now we're going to play the Traveler's Amulet. Amulet, whatever. And pass. I think we're pretty flooded, but luckily our board is big enough that it's holding theirs back. Interesting to see if they offer, or if they want to trade or not. I imagine they do, but that was perfect. So, Skullduggery, we can give this -1/-1, and the Dreadmaw +1/+1, because I imagine it's just going to be a block there. Because there's no point in attacking with the Jungle Creeper or the Jade Light Ranger, because they both just get gobbled up here. If we attack with this, he might go for like some huge block. I think we're going to... It's pretty risky though, because if I lose the Dreadmaw... Okay. Not attacking with the Dreadmaw. Just attacking with the Kite Sail. But before blocks, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to give him +1/+1 and him -1/-1. Not the most efficient use of Skullduggery, but I want to keep our clock going, get our opponent dead before they have the opportunity to draw some kind of answer to Colossal Dreadmaw, like a Water Knot. Do they have a counterspell here? Turn target creature to its owner's hand. Fair. Can't argue with that, my man. And we're going to play yet another land. And pass. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We only have 4 lands left in deck, assuming there are none in our graveyard. We have a lot of big spells left in our graveyard, I believe. I have to keep attacking with this Kite Sail Corsair because it only has flying on attacks. So that's the plan for that. I definitely should have cracked that Traveler's Amulet. I 100% forgot it was there. That's fine. I'll trade. Then we're going to just play out Sailor. Play out our land for turn. Tempted to crack it now, but I'll wait. I'll be somewhat disciplined and remember to do it this time. I hope that was only one turn I forgot to crack it. I think it was. And we didn't draw a land, so not punished, I guess. Still worth mentioning and keeping in mind, though. Water knot on the, yeah, so that's pretty good. So that's probably gonna swing the game in our opponent's favor. Unless we can draw something else pretty big. Dinosaur Hunter is not what we're looking to draw. So Jungle Creeper still holds back the majority of his board. The 4/7 can start attacking, but I'm not sure that he even wants to attack with the 4/7 because that allows us to start attacking as well. So he may just want to sit here and stare across as well, which I believe favors us. As I said, we have a bunch of large creatures left in our deck. We could attack with the Jungle Creeper and just replay it if he double blocks it or something, but I think he'll actually, well, either he lets it through and we get him down to 6, get attacked back for, all the 2/1s are held back by the Sailor of Means, and the 2/2s held back by Jade Light Ranger. So we attack, he kills it, and we return it to our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have plenty of mana to do it. And nothing else to do with that mana. So the only way we get punished is if he has a counter spell, but then we can again just return it. So I'm gonna attack. Maybe I'm crazy. This I expect to be a timestamp. This is probably a mistake. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Now I return this. And now I replay it. And a pass. Is this still game 1? We definitely want to make sure we're playing quickly. Impale is pretty good. I think we can Impale here, attack with the 4/3 and the Jungle Creeper. Do we attack with the 4/3? Definitely attack with the Jungle Creeper. We attack with the 4/3. I'm not going to. Still winning this race with 3-2 with just the Jungle Creeper. If he decides he's got to start racing back, then we can attack with the Jade Light. Okay, chunks. Pass. Could have played my Swamp out. Not worried about it. What I did really like to find here is like a Wind Strider or a thing that makes Sapperling tokens. We use our Sea Legs already. The Sea Legs can deal with one of those. We used our Skullduggery. I know that for a fact. And we draw a land. This time I'm attacking with both. Because if they continue to chump, there's a chance that the Mist Cloaks can actually outrace us. I'm expecting Jade Guardian, Silvergill. Silvergill. Okay. So that probably implies that he has like a 1 with the wind or something in his deck. We'll do 2 and 2. Right? Because they're both 2/1s. We'll go ahead and play out a swamp and pass. Water Knot. Damn. We really actually have to find one of our bigger creatures now, like immediately. And we're definitely bringing in Naturalize out of the sideboard. Can't block anything, I don't think, here. Right, because this says 2 or less. Yeah. Something big. Sea Legs. Sea Legs can deal with. Unfortunately, it's going to have to deal with this. We're just attacking back, I think. Expecting a trade. Nope. No trade. We'll play out our island. And so I'm going to pass to his upkeep before I Sea Legs. If he draws a counterspell, I want him to waste his mana on it, but I don't want him to be able to draw an extra card. Yeah, okay. So, not the most effective, but the principle was still there, and with 1 mana was still paid off. Are we just dead? Wow. So I should have left something back. I didn't do that math correctly. Was that game 1? Alright, so definitely bring in Naturalize. Sworn Guardian. Sworn Guardian seems pretty damn good against most of his deck. Recover's not good. He doesn't have any removal that actually does anything. Herald of Secrets, I think, is probably fine. So this is what we're considering. Skittering Heartstopper is less than stellar, I think. Dinosaur Hunter's probably... Which is better? Dinosaur Hunter against 2/1s or Sworn Guardian? I feel like the answer to that's pretty clear. It's Sworn Guardian. So Dinosaur Hunter's gone, which nicely means that we don't have to worry about black at all in the beginning part of the game. So let me bring in these Sworn Guardians. And we took out Skittering Heartstopper for Naturalize. Could take out Lookout's Dispersal for the Water Tap Weaver. Let's bring this in for... You know what else might be good is Lurking Chupacabra against him. Man, I just have so much stuff I want to bring in. Sailor of Means is really good. Kitesail Corsair was... It did a lot of work, but we had to do a lot to keep it going. Is there something in here that I want over either of these 2 cards? He can block an additional creature each combat. He spits out 1/1s. He's easier to cast. This could tap down one of the big guys. We still have to cut something. Oh, crap. Alright. That's my plan. Counterspells generally aren't good and limited, but I tend to like them a little bit more than most people do. Might just be a mistake. His hand is not great. Has no early interaction. His hand is also not great, but I'm going to keep it on the basis of Traveler's Amulet. And we're going to bottom that Secrets so that we can hopefully draw another land. We're gonna die last game from drawing all but one land in our deck, and then we're not going to be able to draw land this game. Calling it as I draw land. Go ahead, opponent. Why is my time still ticking down? I definitely passed. Oh my gosh, are we going to time out? That was so weird. We just lost 20 seconds because... Alright, Can't block, he's going to attack, we're going to play the Siren Reaver. Silvergill is pretty darn good, as always. What did he reveal? That's probably coming down this turn as well. Yep. Gonna go ahead and get rid of this. That makes our Skullduggery considerably worse. But there's still just a ton of 1/1s in his deck. So Ceratops is pretty good. I think we just go ahead and get a Swamp with this Traveler's Amulet. And attack with Siren. So let's do this first. Not that it matters in any way. If anything, we just telegraphed having Skullduggery. And we really just need to find another land next turn. Island, okay. Excuse me, guys. That kind of sucked. Trading 3 for 3 here. We're losing this race. Do I want to block? If I leave it back, does he still even attack? I'm going to leave it back because I think our late game's just better. I I think our late game is better, and we just didn't get to see it last game. The only thing we ever found was a Colossal Dreadmaw and a Jungle Creeper, if you count that. Shit. Our late game isn't better. We need to find a removal spell for that immediately. Yeah. Another land. Our other option is to try to kill them, which I guess is gonna... Why is this a 3/3? Holy shit. So I think we're playing Spiked this turn. We're going to attack here. Play the Spiked Triceratops or Spike-tailed Ceratops. Pass. My god, that card's overpowered. Next turn is looking like Soul of the Rapids. Of course, it's a 2/3. The Skullduggery can help us out with that. But we don't really have time to be messing around. We actually want to draw land so that we can play Soul of the Rapids and Skullduggery. If you want to jump attack with that, that's fine by me. If you have a combat trick, I can't afford to... What happens if you have a combat trick? Do I just want to let this 3 through? Because this is currently holding back so many creatures. Do I just take 3 here? But 3 turns into 9. I'm gonna block. Yeah, so you do have a combat trick, which sucks, but I don't think I could play around it, because he's already going to have 6 power of Sapperling tokens able to attack on my next turn. We need to find a land or a swamp and an impale in this draw step. Sea legs. 2 minus O. Could go sea legs on that. Attack in for 3 again. Sea legs and Skullduggery are the only cards we can play in the same turn. Could also attack, play Soul of the Rapids. We're running low on time, but I don't think we are concerned because I think we have to figure out how to win this game before we're concerned about game 3. I think we just attack with the Siren. Sea legs it. Maybe we sea legs it pre-combat so that there's a chance he doesn't block. Shit, it's a pirate? Ah, that's concede worthy. I should 100% concede right now. That was so bad. I think we're just dead on the crackback, actually. Oh, that was so bad. Everything about that was awful. So I should have used the Skullduggery to kill the Siren Lookout, the sea legs to neutralize the glyph, this guy that he's targeting right now. Is he the only one he's attacking with? Okay. 2, 5, 3. Can't block over there, so I'm not going to worry about it. Can block Tishana and kill Tishana, and then also reduce the damage I'm taking somewhere else. Could also get rid of a 3/3. Oh my gosh. Guess getting entirely rid of a 3/3 is better. But we have no chance of winning this game. Yep. Well, that's round 3, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Look forward to hearing your input back on how I can improve my game. Definitely sea legs on Siren Lookout. Definitely the biggest mistake of the league. However, I'm sure there are a number of smaller other ones, just in the setup of the games as well as in specific technical play that I committed. So I'm looking forward to seeing in the comments some of the mistakes that you guys have found and beginning to learn from them. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll be back with